Pisces, we're going to jump into your reading. So I had actually quit doing readings for today. I was done. And I had went to go mind my own little business. And I got this huge hit. And I heard, I'm feeling haunted by your memory. It's time for that conversation. And I was thinking to myself, oh my God, I've got to make a reading on this. There is something here that has shifted, that has transformed. I don't know what's going on behind the scenes, Pisces, but I feel like there's things that we don't know. And I feel like this person, you know, as I come into the room and I was like, okay, universe, I'm going to wiggle this one more in. I'm going to give you the opportunity to say what we need to say. I heard, go pick a card. And I went right over there and I picked a card. And it says, there's a big hole in my heart that I cannot fill on my own. Y'all, I feel like you are this person's current focus right now. Wow. Okay, let's get into this. Check out that description, guys, if you need me. My booking information is down there. Cards I use, my tarot course is down there. I do have a second channel. All signs, collective readings, all of that's on the second channel as well. Yeah, see, you don't want someone to play games. You want someone to be honest. You don't feel like... You don't want someone who's going to sneak away. You know, and you feel like you've really taken the action when it comes towards this person. Something's coming in. It's coming in quick. I'm telling you, it's going to come out of nowhere. It's going to come out of nowhere. And for a lot of you, this is going to be a wish fulfillment. This is going to be something that you wished. Finally, this day has come. You're finally coming to have this conversation. You're finally coming to tell me, you know, I do miss you. I act like I don't. But I am haunted. I'm constantly reminded of you and reminded that there's a conversation here we need to have. What's that conversation? What does this person need to say? My dog is whining. So maybe this person's longing, yearning, and even whining for you. What this person needs to say is that they see you as a sense of stability. Give me more for this Four of Wands. He's still whining. You know, it's interesting. I feel like this person even wants to tell you, you know, maybe I've even wounded the parts of us that could get to a point to have this stability together. But I hope I didn't ruin this. I hope that I didn't make a mess of this. This is a conversation that needs to be had. This person wants to come back. There is a last and final choice here when it comes to this person, Pisces. This person wants things to be like it used to be. They want to reunite with you. And I feel like it's going to be very fucking unexpected with the Tower. I feel like this person's going to come in and be very vulnerable in a way that they haven't. Give me more about the conversation. Yeah, it's going to be like a message of good news. It's going to be a good conversation. It's going to be like a breath of fresh air. Like, fucking finally. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Maybe why they didn't invest in the past. You know, for some of you, this person has been feeling haunted by your memory because they weren't willing to come in and be vulnerable and make those changes. They were holding on to something that didn't serve them, that didn't serve this, and they weren't willing to invest. But I feel like, what is this person realizing? What is this person realizing when it comes to Pisces? They've been doing a lot of self-reflection, a lot of going within, asking themselves, why can I not make myself happy? You know, Pisces, there's a reason this person's haunted by your memory. There's a reason that the way that you showed up and the way that you loved this person and cared for this person, made this person laugh and made this person feel good. There's a reason that they can't let it go. There's a reason that it's gnawing at them from the inside. There's a reason that it's this constant thing that's getting played over and over and over. And now that they're realizing, you know, it's time for this conversation, they've been in a time frame where they've been asking themselves, why can I not feel a part of me that's feeling so void without you? What's the issue here? And I feel like it's taking some time for this person to actually get the clarity that they've needed. What are they realizing? Is that they feel like you're fair, you're just. This could be a Libra, it could be a Virgo. It also could be a fire sign with all the wands. They could have definitely maybe needed to change their perspective as well when it comes to this. When it comes to investing and giving love. For some of you, this person needed to heal. What did this person need to do for this blockage to be lifted? For some of you, this person needed to choose love. This person had a direction. They needed to take control of their life. This person had so many options, so many choices to make, and maybe even had other opinions, and there was chaos and conflict. And I feel like this person could have let other things, people, places, mindsets, whatever, get in the way. And I feel like it's been a long time coming for this person to ultimately get to this truth. What is the truth? The truth is that I'm having to go within and ask myself, why do I feel like there's a hole in my heart? Why am I having to self-reflect? Why do I feel like I'm missing out? So what do they see Pisces doing? They've been spying. I feel like they're trying not to. Here with it coming out like this, especially with the Nine of Pentacles, there's an energy here where you're looking very abundant. You're looking very independent and confident. And I feel like that does, I don't want to say it bothers them, but it kind of does. You know, here I am feeling haunted by you. You're gnawing at me from the inside out. I'm feeling incomplete. And you don't look like it's affected you. If anything, you look like you're a lot more lavish, a lot more independent, a lot more confident in who you are. I feel like you used your intuition to drop the burden. You know, and maybe at one point you were willing to move out of rough waters into calmer waters with this person, but you decided that that wasn't a possibility until this person could come back around and actually invest. How else do they view Pisces? Maybe they view you as someone who's sad, disappointed, heartbroken. You know, they do view you as someone who didn't get what you wanted with this. And you're at a place in your life where you're no longer busy thinking about what other people have or what you could have had. You're now worrying about what you can do in the moment to make the grass that you're watering even greener. But they do view you as someone who's maybe not got the things that they've wanted when it comes to love. They do view you as someone you've been disappointed. You've been left out. You've been abandoned. You've been neglected. You've been disappointed over and over and over again. And this person views that. And they could view that maybe they even closed a door on this by leaving you out in the cold. Does this person watch Pisces? Yeah. There was an ending here. There was an ending that needed to happen for truth and clarity to be achieved. Okay, let me get a different deck. Sorry that I'm messy. I got told the other day that I'm significantly messy. What else did they say? And I don't remember the other word. I guess that shows how much I care, right? Okay, feeling haunted. Yeah, feeling haunted because there was an energy here where everything was left up in the air. You know, there was an investment that could have been had here. There was work and effort that could have been put in here. And there was a possibility for this to grow into something so much more. And that's why they're feeling so haunted. So what are they wanting to say to Pisces now? I want to come back. Baby, come back. And maybe for some of you, you've manifested this. They're sad and they're disappointed without you. What do they feel without Pisces? I feel like it could have took a long time for them to get that truth and that clarity, though. just how sad and disappointed they are without you. How do they feel without Pisces there? How do they feel without Pisces beside them? How do they feel without Pisces beside them? Pretty sure I just had the 8 of air. Yep, that's fears of commitment. Feeling scared to give you everything that you're wanting. Everything that they know you should have. There's a lot of fear here about building something stable. You know, for some of you, I feel like this person feels that they're incapable of building something stable. They really want to, but then the unknown of the future also worries them. This person's an over fucking thinker. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be honest with you. So what are they wanting with Pisces? What are they wanting with Pisces with this conversation? They're wanting to have good conversation. They're wanting to get the things that have been in the dark out in the light. They're wanting you to know how they feel, those truths. This could be a very flirtatious energy as well. But there is some things that maybe could make you disappointed. You know, there could be some truths or some things that you find out where you're like, well, damn. But I feel like ultimately this person does want to tell you that fear has been the backbone of the issue here. It isn't that they didn't want you, because they want you more than anything. They're tempted by you more than anything. But it was that they felt like they couldn't match you. And it took that self-reflection for this person to see, you know, why did I not give into this? I didn't feel like I could match you. Okay, awesome. Why do I feel like there's a hole in my heart when you're not with me? There was clarity on that as well. Well, the clarity is that not only does this person have extreme passion for you and feel so drawn towards you they can't explain it, but this person feels like you're one of a kind. This person feels like you're so different than anyone that they've ever met in your gender that it's unexplainable, but they feel like they need to get to know you more. They feel like they need to be in your energy. They want to be in your energy. And that's why they feel so haunted by the things that have happened and how things have unfolded. Because again, at one point, I feel like truths were not able to come into this person. And they really, with healing, they could have definitely had to revisit for some sort of recommitment to even develop here, you know? I feel like intuitively you know this person's going to come back. I feel like intuitively you know that you and this person are one and the same. I just feel like their memory doesn't haunt you as much because you feel like you did everything that you could to make it work. Chemistry. There's a lot of chemistry here, yeah. You know, and this person could also be feeling haunted because for a lot of you, you gave so much more than what this person even deserved at the moment. And they feel haunted by that as well. You know, they see you as this empress. You don't treat your empress like that. You treat them in ways that you've never treated anyone before. And I feel like you make them have this sense of inspiration. But I feel like, again, there's always been this... There's always been an issue here of getting on the same page. Trust. It's safe for you to trust in this situation. Let's get a few more of what this person's thinking and feeling. What is this person wanting to say in the conversation with Pisces? What is this person wanting to say in the conversation with Pisces? We are more alike than I want to admit. I know I made a mistake. Interesting. I don't need your approval. Maybe that was the energy this person used to also bring up to you in the past. You know, this person is wanting to tell you in this conversation in the past, I didn't care about your approval. And I don't mean it mean, but maybe you didn't mean that much to me as I meant to you. But I feel like that those feelings, that way of thinking, those things haunt this person. You know, and sometimes truths are hard to tell. But sometimes we have to get them off of our chest to clear the air. For both of us to understand what each other's perspective was at the time. And for us to maybe heal that. Because if we each have our own perspective of something and we see it so differently than maybe what the other person meant, then it can ruin things. Maybe this person does need to sit down and tell you, at the time that I met you, I didn't want your approval. I had enough people to make happy. I don't mean that mean, but I didn't want to make you happy too. Maybe you've needed to hear that. And it wasn't because they didn't care for you. It was because they simply didn't understand what they had. And it took you being gone and your memory haunting them for them to understand what that big hole in their heart is. And it's the love and the passion that they felt for you. It was this intense chemistry and understanding and feeling seen and feeling heard. And I feel like when this person was with you, everything else was just kind of in the background. You were the center of this person's attention. Always. I admire you. As I fucking said that. I see life differently. I don't know what comes next. Exactly. That's the energy here. But, I know it's time for a conversation. This person can maybe even want to tell you that maybe they're not as financially stable as you, or they're not as financially stable as they want to be. But they also, again, want to tell you, I'm understanding this. I'm understanding that there's been a big hole in my heart that I couldn't fill on my own. I'm understanding that I actually, truly, I think I want something with you. I think I want something with this. Understanding this connection and truly wishing that they would have treated you better. And I feel like when we have those conversations and when somebody does show such a sense of, I am so sorry, it's a little bit easier to forgive them and maybe get past that situation. Okay? Yeah. So now this person wants to come in and have this conversation. But I need to see when. I have many regrets that are keeping me from moving forward. When is this person coming in to have this conversation? Ace of Swords. Right now they're in a very conflicted energy. They want success and victory. Give me a time frame. I'm feeling like a week. Yeah, this person's at a point right now where they're still in self-reflection. They're getting very emotional. They're really changing their perspective fully on this, what they feel for you, how they view you. They view you as a match, but they also view you as someone who's moved away, someone who's gotten discontent, someone who got tired of waiting for someone to figure it out. And, it's like I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. And I'm sick and tired of trying to get you to love me. Like, if you don't want to change your mind, that's fine. If you don't see what you have, that's fine. But you moved away. Whether this is literal movement, you moved away from this person. But now right now they're still in the deep thinking, reflecting. And that's what's helping the cycle be completed. Something could happen in a week to a month. I feel like they're trying to get out of fear. They've got to get out of fear to be able to address this. They're also probably trying to release some sort of karma or some things that are coming back on them right now. Things are turning the way that they should. There's divine timing here happening. This person is trying to get a grasp on their abundance, their independence as well, but they're looking forward to some sort of reunion with you. It's interesting. I'm hearing, I've got a pocket full of sunshine. I gotta love it. I know that it's all mine. Yeah. No, it's no. I feel like that's how this person thinks of you. It's like your memory and the thoughts of you are a little bit of sunshine that they keep in their pocket when they're having a hard day, when it's a rainy day. You're the thing that they think of that lifts their spirit back up. But there's also a part of you that haunts them, a part of you that won't let them live down the fact that they haven't had the conversation that needs to be had. 9 days, 9 weeks, 9 to 10. Yeah, could be 9 days to 9 weeks. They're going to have the strength to walk away from maybe even expectations of where this is going to go and to just come in and say the things that they need to say. Say what you need to say. I don't know, Pisces. That was a little all over the place. That's this person's energy right now. All over the place. But there's one thing for sure. There's one thing for sure. They love you. This person's starting to understand this at a deeper level, at a new level. Oh my goodness, y'all. Sorry, I'm OCD as hell. And I feel like they're realizing, I'm hearing, if I can't have you, I don't want nobody. Yeah, I feel like they're realizing that you fill them up like no one ever has. And I just heard, and no one ever will. You know, I'm starting to understand this. This is deeper than what I scratched it up to be. This is deeper than what I maybe wanted it to be. But just because I feel like this person is scared that maybe your feelings have changed, that it's too late, that you don't want to reconnect with them, that you see your worth so differently, that their love could never compare. I'm getting like the worst case scenarios, and I feel like that could be this person's thinking, especially in the self-reflection. Because when we do have regret and remorse, and we're like, you know, you didn't deserve this, I see things differently, I have regrets that are kind of holding me back. And then we start admiring the person that maybe things didn't necessarily work out with, we can tend to come up with the craziest scenarios. I feel like this person is doing that because they know that they made a mistake. And that you guys could have mirrored each other so much that I feel like you guys triggered each other very deeply. So you had to heal. And I feel like the ending here had to happen for you both to be able to go your separate ways and really, really, really heal. But they know that this isn't done. That there's a conversation here that they need to have with you. And again, it's because they feel like, I just heard you're my love. So I don't know if this person calls you their love, but they're just understanding this to a different level. Okay. Now I feel like I'm a broken record. We're going to leave that here. Actually, no, we're not. Y'all know me. Let's get a few of these. What do we got? Get more information. See, that's what I'm saying. This person's going to come back in and get you to try to reconsider. You're going to need to get more information from this person. There's going to be conversations, maybe texts, messages, something like that. I'm afraid that it's too late to turn around and make it right. I told you. See, I said that. That's what I feel. This person's scared that it's too late. Give me more time. I'm working on becoming a better counterpart for you. Give me one more. My ears are hurting. Somebody could be having an ear infection coming up. Ugh. I'm feeling emotionally void without you. Y'all, stop. I'm telling you. That's that. That is that. I'm telling you. This person, you know, you made this person see the worst parts of them, the parts that they didn't like. And again, you guys triggered each other so much that you couldn't help but go your separate ways. But it was for a purpose. It was for a reason. It was for you guys to be better. If I could turn back time, I would, and I would do it different. I feel like this person does struggle with revealing emotions. And I feel like this person truly hasn't moved on. Even though it may seem that they're over it, that they're over you, it isn't. There's just a conversation in the background brewing. It's just getting heavier and heavier and heavier until it eventually pops. All right, we're leaving it here. Have a blessed day.